Aunt Teresa.
And we have two new stories. One about Kathy Wise and Harlem Shake.
Let's go to Kevin and Asia, who are interviewing Kathy White.
Miss Kathy, how did Mission Waco get started?
Well, back about a little over 20 years ago, or actually longer than that, Jimmy and Janet, Jimmy and Janet Doral, you've met them before?
Yes.
Okay. They moved to the neighborhood just down there at 15th and Barron, and they wanted to get to know the neighbors, and at that time, this neighborhood was really kind of one of the neighborhoods that nobody really wanted to live in too much because there was a lot of crime and different things like that. And so they wanted to be part of the neighborhood. And as they got to know people, they found out that some people had a job, but maybe they weren't making enough money at their job, or maybe they were having trouble finding a job. And they found that there were some kids and stuff that didn't have stuff to do and would like to do some things on the weekends and other times. And so just through all that, they started getting some volunteers to come over and to try to get to know people and to help out with things like that. So that's how it got started.
What is Mission Waco about?
Well, there's two main words. One of those is empowerment. And what that means is that we would want to help people have the power in their lives to do the things that they want to do and make decisions. And so when you think about what are things that that people need to have power, we don't look at it just from one place. We look at it from lots of different ways. So that is called holistic. And so that means, for instance, if someone, if we're talking to an adult maybe that's lost their job, or maybe they're on drugs or alcohol or different things like that, we might talk to them about power from a lot of directions. We might talk with them about, since we're Christians here and we want to spread the word about that, we might talk with them about Jesus and how Jesus can bring a spiritual power to them. And we also know from looking at Jesus' life that he cared about lots of things about people, right? He cared about how they treated others. He also cared for the people that were often overlooked. And so, when we look at the whole of people's lives like Jesus did, we might see that they might need a job. And so that would be, or maybe they want to get a better job. And, or maybe they want to get to go to school, or they might want to play and have fun, but they don't have people to play and have fun with. And so these things would be, looking at, these might help them in the areas of financial areas, right? And then the playing might help them with social skills, and school would be educational. And, and then the job stuff would be about that finances. Another thing is they might need a home. And so some people maybe don't have a home, so maybe they're homeless. And so that would be, kind of part of their stability in their life. And, or some maybe have always had an apartment and maybe they always wanted to own a home. And so we might be helping them with that. So all of these things are part of the holistic way that we look at the word empowerment. So this is giving people power in the different areas of their lives. And so we try to help introduce them to all those types of things.
Thank you, Kevin and Adrian, for the Kathy Wise interview. Now let's go to Antoinette and Tata. Harlem Shake was originally made in New York
By a group of people.
was originally made for comedy.
Yeah, and they used the song.
That's all.
Yeah, that's all they had.
Well, first one person starts dancing.
Then a whole group of people start dancing.
but it stops in the first part, and then like the whole group of people start dancing.
Seemed overnight that
The Harlem Shake is over, and no one does it again
anymore.
I'm not gonna show you the Harlem Shake.
That'll do it for today. I'm Teresa and
And I'm
Eddie.
See you next week.
See you next week.